Hey everybody. So this is kind of a weird video. This is my natural deodorant video. Yeah, I told you it was going to be a weird video. But like a lot of people, I don't like to use deodorants that have the aluminum in them. I don't like to put toxic chemicals in places that are vulnerable to different diseases and different issues. So, with that being said, I have been on a mission for quite a long time to find a natural deodorant that actually works. I am somebody who, full disclosure, to be completely honest, I sweat a lot. When I was pregnant, it was insane. I used to say that glow is because I sweat all day long. And now, even after having my son, it's like my hormones, even though he's going to be 4, they have not completely settled, I feel like. I still get like these crazy hot flashes once in a while. And I know I'm not going through menopause because I'm just about to turn 35, so I'm not there yet. But for some reason, I still sweat and it drives me nuts. So I've tried to find something that is a balance that is natural, but still helps to prevent that extra sweat or any of that from occurring or happening. I also have anxiety, so I think that probably plays in a little bit with it. But I've been on this journey. So I started off with these two, and these are from Nature's Gate. And it's an herbal blend and a fruit blend is what I have. One is a lemongrass and clary sage, and I'm obsessed with the smell of this. It just smells so clean and fresh that I actually sent one to my mom. Yeah, she gets weird things like that, like deodorant in the mail from me. And then the other one is Mandarin Orange and Patchouli, and my husband hates this one. So I like it. My husband says it smells like a dirty hippie. I don't take offense to that. That's great. Okay, either way, whatever. It definitely has the patchouli smell. My mom wears a patchouli oil. It's very protective, and so I grew up with the smell of patchouli oil. She used to rub it on me and my sister before we would leave the house for protection and for help with getting through the day. So I like it. It reminds me of my mom. It smells good to me. If you don't like patchouli, I don't know. When it comes to the way these deodorants actually work, for me, I wear them more for the smell. I'll layer them over the deodorant that actually does work for me because I like the smell, but they really don't do much. They work for maybe an hour or two, and then I have to reapply. So if I'm out all day outside, running around with my son and my husband, or if we're going to, the fair or something like that during the hot summer, I definitely can't wear one of these by themselves. So the next one that I tried was the Honest Company deodorant. And this is a bergamot sage, and this is a spray. And most of the ingredients, I should say that the ingredients in these ones, I believe, are like coconut oil and baking soda and things like that. But in the Honest Company, it's actually tea tree oil and witch hazel. And then all of your essential oils and a couple other things. So it does work a little bit longer. I do like the smell of this as well. I really like bergamot. I really like the sage. It smells really, really fresh and clean. But it only lasts me maybe 4 or 5 hours before I start to sweat again or start to feel like I need to put something else on or reapply it. And it is cooling when you apply it because of the witch hazel and the tea tree. It does give kind of a cooling effect. If you spray it right after you shave your arms, it's a little bit more of a tingling effect. But either way, you can definitely tell that it's just sort of killing all of the bacteria and sealing up those pores for you, which is what the witch hazel does. And the tea tree oil is antibacterial and antifungal and things like that. So I do like this one. It is definitely one of my top. But the one that I found, believe it or not, that I like the most, I found at the drugstore. I got these like online at, health food stores. But the one that I like the most is actually the Crystal Body Roll-On Deodorant. And I had a salt crystal deodorant before that I ordered from Korea. I believe it was Korea. And it's great. It was only like this big, and it literally fell off its base after a couple times of using it and didn't work any longer. This is a roll-on. You shake it up. It has the salt crystals in it. This one has no smell. They did have one with a smell, but I didn't like it. It was white tea and lavender, and it didn't smell like lavender or white tea to me. So I got the regular one, and I really, really like it. I can use it for all day. I tested it by putting it on overnight just to see if I would wake up smelling fresh. And I woke up feeling like I had taken a shower the night before, when I had taken a shower in the morning before. So that's really nice. I did take a shower, obviously, that same morning, but I just wanted to test it to see how it would be, and that was my test. And I really, really like this one. Now, if I'm going out and I want to wear something that has a little bit of a smell to it, because I'm normally not somebody that wears a lot of fragrances, then I will pair these up together, or I'll pair these up together. If I'm not going to be out with my husband, I'll pair these up together. So I do like to do that. I do keep this one in my purse because I just like the way it smells. So during the summertime, I will keep it in my bag and I'll spray it like under here, or I should say the springtime, because this just came out during the fall. So I've had it for this during the spring. I just keep it in my bag and I can just kind of like spray it behind my neck or whatever it, not as a deodorant and not as a fragrance, but sort of just as a freshener. I wouldn't put it on my face, but just sort of a freshener upper. So that's my natural deodorant spiel and the ones that I found that work the best for me. I like all of these, and I will write down what they are in the description box below. And I'm glad that you guys tuned in to see my natural deodorants. And if you want to start your natural deodorant journey as well, I definitely encourage you to do that. The main thing that I should say is that a lot of times body odor can be cured by what you eat. So maybe not 100%, but a lot. So if you cut out a lot of the animal fats, the processed foods, and keep your diet pretty clean to more like plant-based foods, then your smell that you get if you do get wet won't stink. So my problem is that I just get wet. I have a lot of sweat that comes out. I have a lot of toxins maybe that I'm purging. I don't know. But it doesn't necessarily smell. It just is wet, and it's frustrating because if you're out, you don't want, sweat stains underneath your arms. So this is turning into a TMI post, so I'm probably going to go before I get a little bit too crazy and you learn all about my life. But again, thank you for subscribing, and if you like this video, if you're somebody who uses natural deodorants or who has one that you think that I should try, please comment below, let me know. Thumbs up this video, and keep subscribing. Tell everybody that you know to subscribe, and definitely visit my blog. I'm still blogging. The last blog that I did was tips for self-tanning, so that you don't have to go out in the sun and tan, and you definitely don't have to go in the tanning salon and tan. You can tan at home using a self-tanner, and I listed all the ways that you can prep your body to get the very perfect tan. This is the tanner that I have on right now, and I'm going to talk about that in a video next week. So stay tuned and subscribe. You're gonna get me to sing now. Subscribe. Okay, bye you guys.
It's a bright life, and we live it right. It's the big time and the sunshine, baby, every night. It's a bright life when you live it right. The way that we wear it, 24 karat, baby, that's the life. Another city and another show.